It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 a.m. news report on this Thursday. Thursday afternoon, June 2nd, 2016. Good morning and afternoon, buddy. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 11 a.m. news headlines that our top story at 11 a.m. is Los Angeles, where police advised the government of murder suicide at the University of California. Los Angeles says the shooter with a long-standing relationship with the victim is former engineering teacher, according to the police. The two prospective nominees hired for Wiggins and fame made that posters are facing one of the most difficult tests in conducting polls at the correctly modeled who will vote in November's election. A dagger-bearing lawsuit kick to the candidate was made with under the meteorite according to research published in the journal Meteorites and Planetary Science. Payday loan steps proudly be curtailed. 3 Syrian men were arrested on Thursday in Germany on suspicion of planning a terror attack with Dustin over the BFF assets, the German Attorney General's office said. New York Attorney General, who is leading the lawsuit against Trump, said they were made. His view of the case was cleared Thursday. It's fraud. Supporters of Armenia in the lower house of the German parliament reacted after lawmakers voted on Thursday recognizing Armenian genocide. New Delhi, an Indian court on Thursday convicted 24 people involved in the massacre of Muslims during religious riots in the state of Gujarat in 2002 when the Prime Minister Narendra Modi was chief minister there. The airdrops of vital aid to the ABC jurors of Syria not imminent as senior UN officials warned, but Ramzi Essenad Ramzi, a UN deputy special envoy for Syria, was said that the process will lead to airdrops, but as already stated. German Chancellor Angela Merkel warned that the UK would be outside and lose influence outside the European Union as she urged Britain to promote and remain the 28-nation bloc. Damascus, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's regime has been accused of failing to the respected deadline that it would have distributed human aid to besieged areas. So, North Korea's intermediate range ballistic program could be proven to be a costly mistake. Following police investigation in an hour, a 3-year-old boy gun in a grill charged with a Cincinnati Zoo. According to 40 days are not recommending criminal charges against the boys, but according to the Cincinnati Enquirer. A man barricaded himself in a Norman California home overnight after he allegedly opened fire on police and fleeing Wednesday afternoon. 40 days said that he later told police that it's in for the long haul. Body found into it may be missing 13-year-old boy. According to court documents, witness told Jonathan Cruz that told that he was purchasing and arrested in 2003 to 2013 movie saw need for alcohol which crimes could be committed without fear, prosecuted over a 12-hour period. As Indian man accused of 3 deaths modeled on the purge. Baltimore, good Inspector boat rescued 22 people from a sinking boat near Bloodworth Island off the Maryland shore, the U.S. Coast Guard said. South Dakota, federal judge refused to request of a equipment failure at the Vermont Center. The Prairie Center reopened voter registration in California. Today's stocks fluctuated energy producers slipped after OPEC producers failed to agree on a new EPID sale itself, offsetting gains among healthcare producers. Washington. U.S. private employers increased after May and new application for jobless benefits fell last week further, boosted an economic outlook in the second quarter. McDonald's shares are up at the company's event stocks and moving headquarters to Chicago from Oak Brook, Illinois. U.S. stocks fell Thursday morning, weighed down in the fall. Apple has ways of dropping in energy companies after OPEC failed to agree on an EPID policy. Russia and China retraded their intention to reach a bilateral trade target of $200 billion by 2020. New York, the prospect of a standard still. Agreement from members of OPEC and the lackluster outlook in the European economy pushed oil prices lower early Tuesday. Rihanna. Saudi Arabia. Uber received $3.5 billion investment from Saudi Arabia, whereas the ride-sharing service that plans to expand in the region of the kingdom where most users are women. Inglewood, California. The next U.S. President may be holding the keys to global leverage as low crude oil prices push geopolitical risk back to the table to import it. Cairo. France's DCNS delivered the first of 2 Mistral class helicopter carriers to Egypt on Thursday. The defense company said part of the deal linked in October. Dallas, the front-mentioned Texas oil company and economy remained under pressure. A report from the Federal Reserve Bank in Dallas found cautious optimism on the margins. All right, take a look at stock market. Take a look at the Sox stat. Down for 14 points at 17, 740.53. SP Power down 4.63 points at 2,094.70. And Nasdaq down 7.04 points at 4,948.97. Renton, if you're a local police officer that looks a little scruffy and shabby this month, don't be alarmed. Their standards are not fallen. The police department has run away their razors to show support to the colleague. Lieutenant George Matthews is on sick leave. Bell and Majuli fire cancer there. I call them unity beards. Our scruffy beards are a visible symbol of the brotherhood that its leader emerges when one of us is in trouble. And one of us is in trouble, so there they go. When police announce on their Facebook page. Levante the father. 3 children began a sick time off and decided not to shave because police officers required to shave every day. Because Levante has a beard when he was fitted for the radiation vaccine has been to keep it because health officials told him that mass filter process is precisely taken in account in the beard. Police noted that summer is no time to grow a beard and that Levante has been whining about not being hot and itchy and regrets growing it. Renton, a 32-year-old man, was found dead in his car early Thursday at the entrance of the town, boat landed on Lake Pearl Street. Researchers in the United States and Canada have located 39 unreported sources of major pollution using a new saddle-based method. Wildlife officials and biologists in the United States are working together to protect and preserve the population of salamanders in the country. Philadelphia, the Museum of American Revolution said was biography. The Scrub King James Pocket Bible carried in the 1775 Battle of Buttercreek, where it was sold for $161,000. The New York auction in April. Officials of the Philadelphia Museum said over the next spring said Thursday that several donors provided funds for the binding the album during the sale of Bottom Manhattan. The Bible's name was released at the time. A Massachusetts soldier carried the Bible at the Battle of Boston in June 17, 1775. His inscription included his musket, stabbing thanking God for sparing his life during the fighting. Warburton, Massachusetts, a Burlington man convicted of killing and suspect directed in the night city. The bid for a new trial denied. The fault lines of food industry had a full display this week at FDA on Wednesday rolled out the sweep and draft. Gothenburg, Sweden, obese men. Those with a high body mass index and large waist circumference have a greater risk for both high grade aggressive prostate cancer and prostate cancer death within men with normal BMI and waist. A young Honduran woman on Tuesday delivered what is believed to be their first baby in a country to be born with a Zika virus-related brain condition. We're calling an inclusive interview. Our interview system and has made it. Take a look at New England Insular's at Springfield, Massachusetts. Gas Lake Cruise went on scene about a large gas leak in front of 895 Worthington Street. Peter Chell News Time, 11:07 a.m. and it's time now for a spot report. Today the Boston Red Sox tonight will square up against the Baltimore Orioles. Game time 7:05 p.m. tonight, and the North Lancers baseball team will start their playoff run as they will square off against the Norwell Clippers in MIA Division III South first round playoff game. Game time 4 o'clock in Norwell High School. Yeah, the Cowboys coming in the NBA Finals having a cover strap with the stretch of the Eastern Conference. Sweep their first 2 challenges being opponents and normally 3 imports and spotted that East Conference foe. While the NBA announced today that the multiple award winner John Legend will be performing the national anthem on Thursday, June 2nd, prior to start game 1 of the finals between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The performers are live. When the Golden State Warriors take the court at home on Thursday against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first game in the NBA Finals, the Grand Jewel Under Armour's athlete roster will straight down the nose, part of the highest paid active. Dublin, Ohio. Roy McIlroy expressed appreciation of what LeBron James has done while Joe Speed was moved by Steph Curry headed into the 16 NBA Finals, which began tonight with a Golden State Warriors will play host to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Every NBA Finals decides the highest team honor basketball, only a few decide bigger picture history that's won for the Finals. Dublin, Ohio. Donald Trump is losing the business in Mexico. Prestigious golf tournament at his resort in Andorra. The PGA Tour announced Wednesday that World Golf Championship, which attracts best players of the world, has been. It's based on some potential matchup that will get Simmons and Lightsburg. Flashing when that draw is first band can end up looking compelling. Destin, Florida, when the war words between Alabama head coach Nick Saban and Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh dominated the headlines early during the SEC spring meetings and increased focus on player discipline have been one cuts it through. Peter Chell News Time, 11:09 a.m. on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for a Trevor Report. Let's study off down in Rhode Island, where It's looking at that way, the ball was down except on 130 on the westbound side of Little Seoul on Newport Bridge. On in the Cape. Sport Assembly Bridges are looking good. Route 6 from $7 leads. Trades from Board to Falmouth. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from 53 to Hanover all the way up to Route 139 to Marshfield. South Expressway at both ends Little Seoul from 3A in Dorchester all the way up to the Mass Pike. Mass Pike in the eastbound side, so also Brad Tolls all the way out to the Prudential Tunnel in Boston. Route 2 on both ends of Little Seoul and the Lexington stretch. 93 on northbound side of Little Seoul. Route 120 Redding. 93 on the southbound side of Little Seoul from 185 in Northampton all the way to Route 125. Highways and byways of Central West Massachusetts are linking it except on Mass Pike Church with 91 in Holyoke, Sligo. Main trip back on the southbound side of Little Seoul around the Great Interchange, but I-89 in the southbound side of Little Seoul after the Canadian war up in Vermont, but Vermont New Hampshire main highways are looking good. Down in Connecticut, 91 on the northbound side, so for 291 to the Route 20 Windsor Locks, Connecticut. I-80 for the eastbound side, so for Newtown all the way out to Route 80 towards it. I-80 for the westbound side of Little Seoul, Route 80 towards it. Merritt Parkway with westbound side, Little Seoul before Route 8 in Burlington. 95 on the southbound side, so for Fairfield to Norwalk, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, so before 395 in New London. 95 on the southbound side of Little Seoul, New London stretch. Line Expressway and westbound side, it did so from Hicksville all the way at the Midtown Manhattan. Line Expressway and both ends of Little Seoul and the Midtown Manhattan all the way at the Brooklyn 278 at the eastbound side, so from Vernon Bridge all the way down to Brooklyn. 278 at the westbound side, so from Vernon Bridge all the way to San Allen. And Lincoln Tunnel is looking good. Lincoln Tunnel Little Seoul, 95 of both ends Little Seoul from the Bronx all the way at the New Jersey. 95 on the northbound side, so from the Bronx all the way out to right. And FDR drives so both ends from Manhattan all the way from Harlem all the way to Lower Manhattan and Jersey. Turn back to the Garden State Parkway is looking good at 95 on the southbound side, so from Philadelphia all the way to Chester. 76 on the southbound side, so from Keene First all the way to Center City, Philadelphia. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts at 11:12. Thursday are looking good on the subway system. SL4 Express about delays of traffic and the SL5 Express about delays of the disabled bus. And on the commuter rail. Part of the straight 86920 from Whitford Truck Stop at 45 minutes beyond schedule between Attleboro and substation due to a switch problem. Peter Chaladusab is now 11:12 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for a weather report for today. Most of us at 32 degrees, southwest around 6 to 8 miles an hour. Tonight, temperature to for 10 p.m. Punch back after 11 p.m. Boys. Most guys go at 55 degrees, southwest around 5 miles coming, coming to DG. Friday, slight temperature shots. This was also possible for 5 p.m. Punch back before 10 a.m. Boys. Class guys out here, 74 degrees, south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Temperature 20%. Friday night, slight temperature shots before 11 p.m. Most guys got a low about 58 degrees, south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Temperature 20%. For Saturday, punch guys coming 82 degrees, south for about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Saturday night, chance may be after 4 a.m. Most guys got about 6 degrees, just pitch at 30%. Sunday, May night is 82 degrees, just pitch at 8%. Saturday night, may the light bugs be at decimal before 11 p.m. Then a chance rain, punch bug after midnight, otherwise guys got low at 62 degrees and just pitch at 6%. Monday, check shots before noon. Parts of the podcast come at 8 and I'm at 60 degrees, just pitch at 30%. Tuesday, check your shots. Parts of the most guys come at 6 and about 36 degrees, just pitch at 30%. And for Wednesday, Put that's coming at 82 degrees. Currently and not near, it is 65 degrees and it's overcast skies and a humidity of 70% and it's 18 above Celsius. And that's going to be for the Peter channel. 11 a.m. news on this June 2nd, 2016 on Thursday. Peter, have a good day with a good presentation. Have a good day and go answers.